What's up, all you cool kids? This is Daisy Collins of TsunamiRose.net coming at you live from my craft room here in Las Vegas, Nevada, as I do Monday through Friday, bringing you drunk journal content and videos. Hello, hello, hi, hi. Awkward pause. Sorry, I had to sneeze. How is everybody? Hello. Sorry, I've been MIA. I've been going through it a little bit. My hands were hurting, and then I was working on some pillows, and then my hands were hurting. And then on Monday, I was like, I'm going to go live. And then my car got towed, and I didn't feel like going live after that. I didn't feel like going live after my car got towed. So, yeah, it doesn't really put you in a crafty mood. But you got the car back. It's all good. My hands feel a lot better today. Yesterday, like I said in an earlier video, I wanted my feet scrubbed. So I told my husband, I said, there's this recipe for a foot scrub, and it's just sugar and coconut oil. I said, let's do that. So we did that. I scrubbed his feet. He scrubbed my feet. My hands were, I don't know how I wore my hands out scrubbing his feet. But I did. And then I couldn't craft yesterday. My hands were like jelly. It was terrible. But my feet are very soft. But I can happily report that my feet are very soft. How is everybody? Diana and Letitia and Sharon and Angie. Hello, ladies. Hello. Hopefully they're well too. Great. Yes. Okay, so anyways, besides all that, besides that drama, I am back. I am here continuing on my journals, my sewing inspired journals. Me and some of my design team members are going to, that doesn't look right. I don't know. Let me do that again. Me and my design team members are going to be doing a YouTube hop on October 17th. And so we're going to invite you to come and check out our projects using my sewing inspired printables that are in my store. And there'll be prizes. You will check out each of our videos. You will leave a comment, subscribe. And the challenge is to subscribe and leave a comment to everybody on the list. And there'll be prizes. So that's exciting. And so, yeah, that's going to be on October 17th. So we do invite you to come check out our videos on that day. Where is the little thing here? I cleaned out this, whatever this thing is called, because I was sewing pillows and it got a little empty. Now, before I begin, I had someone request if I can do a flip through of the journals. And so let me just oblige. I will oblige. And so here is my camera all crooked? What's crooked? Hang on. My mat is straight. My camera's crooked then. Okay. Hang on. I didn't see this before, but I'm like, whoa, that is really crooked. Okay, that's better. Okay. So here is front cover, back cover. The fabric is from Joann's. Here's the inside fabric. I will do a quick flip through. You'll see pages from the journal here. So, and I also picked some quilt. This was a book about quilts. So I thought it kind of fit the theme. I don't have many sewing specific books, I should say, to source from, but we'll work with what we got here. We got some lined paper, a little doily, another page from the kit, pattern page from the kit, and of course I sew my signatures in with my sewing machine. So that was the center that you saw. I had a lot of fun designing this kit, and we need to get it decorated. I sewed ruffles to some of the pages. Some white paper, some pattern paper that I printed on the back of some of the journal pages here. Hi, Miss Donna Joe. I've had a lot of people compliment me. They say I have the prettiest sewing themed kit. Thank you, thank you. I really tried, and I actually really had a lot of fun making the kit, and I'm really proud of it. As I said earlier, I am currently working on a butterfly kit. It just came out of nowhere. It just came out of nowhere, so I'm working on that. And then I will be working on I just released Christmas kits, a couple of them. But the next thing I'm going to work on is tea and desserts type of thing. Maybe we'll include coffee because it's kind of the same thing. It's in the same general idea. Last signature here. I normally actually don't do a flip through like this with an empty journal. But like I said, someone commented if I could check out, if I could show them each page. I'm like, okay, sure, why not? Let's do it. I didn't want to make it its own separate video, but I figured I'd do it here. If you don't want to see this, if you're watching this after it's live, you can just skip through. I am going to work on some embellishments today, on some sewn embellishments. I need to make a couple of tags. I don't know if I'll get to that tonight, but I might. Perhaps I will. I don't know. These look really cute. Well, it's one of the braided quilts I need to work on. I want to do one of these fishbone braided type of deal. To-do list, and then some lined paper. Okay, so that's one of them. I haven't numbered them. I don't know which one's which, but okay, let me show the next one. That's the front. I already put the little metal things on them. Again, fabric is from Joann's. Fun fabric they had. Cheryl. Hi, Cheryl. Okay, let me show this off here. I love this page. It's so pretty. It's a journal card. Loved this book about quilts. It was so pretty. And it's like kind of scrappy. It's definitely my style of quilting, which is, I don't know, these look like bed sheets to me. But it just is floral fabrics, which is, there's no pattern paper. There's no pattern. It's literally just floral fabrics. And that's what I love to do. I love doing it. And I'm so excited. I'm planning on getting started on, after I made those cathedral pillows, I could literally not stop thinking about it. And I'm a glutton for punishment. So I decided I'm going to make myself some cathedral window curtains. It's kind of crazy. and when I look it up, nobody's done it. There's no pictures of cathedral window pattern curtains. And everybody that makes them kind of just makes them into a bed sheet. But I think I can do it. I think I can do it. I think it would take me a while. I think it would take me a long time, but I also think I can do it. I don't know. I don't know why I feel like I can do it, but I feel like I can do it. Just whole. And I was thinking, like, okay, if I do patchwork curtains, it might be too much because I have my patchwork banners. So, but this type of technique, I'll say, uses a lot of white. So I don't think it's gonna clash because there's gonna be a lot of white. So I think it'll be okay as my curtains. So I've been thinking. I went to Joann's already. I saw the prices, and normally they do the cathedral windows on what's called on muslin, and the muslin is like this, like an off. It's not white. It's like a little oatmeal-y color, like the lightest tinge of brown. And I don't know why. I don't know why, but I don't like it. I might change my mind, but I didn't like the look. And then yes, I was thinking of how to make it into a cover. Yes, that I've been trying to think about it. I'll probably have to almost like piece the cover together. Like I can probably make it's difficult because I have to put, the part that goes over the book. So might just be like 4 little ones right here. And then maybe in the back, I don't know how I could measure that, but I could probably do 4 of them right here. And then I would have a piece like this would be a white piece, this would be a white piece, this would be another white piece. I've been thinking about how I could do it. I've been thinking about how I could do it. There's a couple of videos that I'm interested in looking at and following and seeing if it could work as a cover. I would have to experiment. But I have been trying to think about how I could engineer to make that happen. But anyway, so the fabric for this pillow that I made was a bed sheet. I don't know how big that bed sheet was, but it used the whole bed sheet to make these 2 pillows. It's kind of crazy. But normally people would make it out of muslin or white cotton. So like I said, the muslin I don't like because it's lightly brown, and I would prefer white, but now that I'm looking at my room, like I have a lot of white. So if it was a light brown, it might not be so bad. That was $2.99 a yard. And I found, and the white cotton was about $5.99 to $10.99 a yard. And so I was keeping that in mind. And then I saw that online. I was like, well, if I was using bed sheets before, Daisy, maybe you can find bed sheets now. So I looked up on Amazon, and I did find a listing for a set of 6 king size bed sheets, and it was only like $50. So I was like, wow, 6 king size bed sheets. So I looked it up, and it's almost like 3 yards per bed sheet. So I would get like 18 yards of fabric for like $50, and it would be white. So I've been considering that option too. Okay, so that was number 2. So that was for requested viewer. She wanted to see all the pages. Let me show you. I don't think I showed did I show you guys the finished pillows? I'm sorry, it's been It's been so long since I talked to y'all, so I'm talking about stuff that has nothing to do with my journal, but it is sewing and sewing. Here's the back of them. These are 20 by 20 pillow covers. You guys are seeing them up close, but it's a pillow cover, 20 by 20. You see the back is white. 20 by 20. You guys, this was about, I want to say this was almost like, I had to cut out almost 300 squares. So I had to cut out almost 300 squares to do these two pillow covers. But you know what? They look so pretty. I'm so happy with them. I'm like, okay, who's making some for me? Because these are for my mother. I'm like, so if I could imagine this as curtains. Okay. So this would be the most beautiful curtain in the world. It would be the most beautiful curtain in the world. I can't wait to give them to my mama. And I can't wait to have my own set of curtains. Okay, enough going off topic. Yes, it was, I loved making them. It was actually a lot of fun. That's why I was like, oh, I could do it again. I could do it again. Hang on, let me get my sewing pedal off the ground. Get it plugged in. Get it literally off the ground. Okay. All right, so let's get to these here embellishments. Okay. Here is the link to my sewing junk journal printables. You'll see what I'm using there. Hi, Kimberly. How are you? Here's my water. Joni. Hi, Joni. Okay, so I have here, these are my sewing clip art images. And so I have a whole set of sewing clip art that goes, that it matches the set. So they're so cute. And I think I printed them, there's like a regular size and then there's like a little teeny tiny size. I printed, I believe, 2 pages on one. So as you can see, this is the same flower and that's the difference in size. I love to print things really the same size and then 2 pages on one. That's like normally my go-to. And then here I have some of my sewing themed quotes that are in these fun shapes. This says, I sew because punching people is frowned upon. Thus, my soul is fed with the needle and thread. I can't clean my sewing room because I get distracted by all the good stuff I find. I'm a fabricholic on the road to recovery. Just kidding. I'm on the road to the fabric store. So they're just these really cute and fun quotes. Yes, all of my printables, all of my junk journal printables are 30% off. So go ahead and check them out. You never know what you have until you clean your craft room. All I need today is a little bit of chocolate and a whole lot of fabric. So those are just fun quotes. And then here I also have my junk journal vocabulary words. So these are vocabulary words that have to do with sewing, overlocker, which is a machine, underlining, seam ripper, beeswax, foot pedal, edge stitch, yardage, twill tape. Just like I said, there's several pages of these vocabulary words, and normally they actually print out pretty big, like 1 by 2.5 or so. So they're pretty large cards. But I print them out two on one, and so they kind of come out more like labels instead of cards. So again, these are 2 pages on one. I just select either on the PDF or the JPEG. You can select them to print 2 pages on one. And yeah, that's how I got this size here. And then I'll also use my regular non-sewing stuff. Like I have, price labels and just like vintage labels. So I'll get those out in a bit. But let's just get some of these quotes. Beautiful things come together one stitch at a time. And of course, I'm going to be sewing because we need to save money. Okay, we need to save money on glue. Just kidding. Now I only need to make these for for 2 journals. I normally make stuff for, I don't know, like 5, 6 journals at a time. So I also have to keep that in mind. Trying not to, make them all, because I mean I could. I have so many of these. I could. These are the flowers. So for now we got these flowers. Yeah, your ups and downs in life be with a needle and thread. And I'm just gonna keep sewing. They're all like in a line back here. Sewing is something you can do to calm you, to relax you. I don't know. Sewing is stressful to me. Maybe because I'm new, but sewing is kind of stressful. Let's see. Don't like the flow. I'm trying to find like a good flow, but no, I'm not finding it. Sewing. What do you guys think? Do you guys find sewing relaxing? And when I'm sewing on paper, I really don't care. It's all good. But, well, other than sewing my signature, and that's stressful. And now that I'm working on some like more functionable projects, it's so stressful. So, other than when I'm doing things like this where it kind of doesn't matter. Like, is it straight? Is it not? Who cares, But making real projects is kind of stressful. It is. It kind of is. Friends are like fabric. You can never have enough. Whoops. Question. I just thought, can I buy them already printed? Then all I have to do is cut them out. Joni, yeah, you can. I have a printing service. So what you do is you purchase the kits that you want printed as well as the print service. And I will send them off to you. And you can pick from printer paper, cards, and cardstock, white and cream. So there is that. Okay. Y'all, this morning it was raining and it was thundering so hard. So hard. The thunder was ridiculous. Like at one point it cracked the walls. Like not cracked the walls, but like it made the walls make sound. Then it rained for 5 minutes and it stopped. And then I don't think it's rained during the day. But it surely made a lot of noise this morning. Okay, this could look cute like this. Sewing small pieces together gives me a peaceful heart and a quilt to wrap you with my love. So I had a lot of people saying like, oh, are you going to switch hobbies? Like, are you going to do quilting now? You guys, just making that 20 by 20 pillow, I had to roll it up so much over here. I don't know. It was not easy. And all it was is a 20 by 20 pillow. I can't imagine trying to roll up a whole big size blanket on here. I don't think so. I don't think that's how it works. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. Hi, Miss Beverly. Did I already say hi to Miss Beverly? I feel like I didn't. It's all fun until the bobbin runs out. Oh, yeah. That would look kind of cute right here. It has a bobbin. Kind of gets covered up a little bit, but I think that's okay. I have a whole conga line over here of embellishments. I've done that and it sucks. The roll totally sucks. It was so. So I'm watching the tutorial that I was following. You know, obviously I'm not making this up on my own. So I watched the video, and she says, "Oh, once you got all your stuff, you know, sewed together, it's time to pin the fabric on the whole pillow cover." So she pins all of the fabrics on the cover at the same time. And then she goes to her sewing machine. She's like, "Oh yeah, you just start over here, you just sew. And I'm like, "Okay, great, that'll be easy. Like, awesome." So I pin all of my fabrics on my cover. And then I get to my sewing machine, and I'm like, "Oh, how is this supposed to work?" Because I had all this pillow cover all pinned. You can't roll something that has 10 million pins in it. So I had to unpin everything and then work with one piece of fabric at a time so I could roll the rest of it up. You guys. I feel like these videos don't give me any like beginner tips. Like, I'm a beginner. They just kind of assume, I guess, that you know everything. I don't know. Or that you have the world's biggest sewing machine. I don't understand. But that's how I felt. I keep my end tables full of needlework and quilting so I don't have to dust them. that works. Cat naps. I love cat naps. Judged by a book cover, Charlotte. Hi, Charlotte. See, sometimes, I'm sorry, I read your comment and I didn't say hi. Sometimes I do that and I apologize. I'll read the comment and I'll forget to say hello. So, hello. Okay. So I got my little labels here. Could do some labels. Forgetting how many of these I'll need for 2 journals. I don't know. Hard to gauge. I just kind of always make a million of them and then go from there. But I got to do it a little bit differently this time. Beeswax. I don't like the beeswax here. I don't know. I guess it's fine. It has nothing. Okay, we'll do this one as a sew. Because I don't think this had anything to do with beeswax. So, okay. I have to make some tags. Oops, something got wrapped up here. Hang on. Something got wrapped up. Okay. You know, Daisy, you respond to comment, not the person. I know, I'm so sorry. Sorry. What cardstock do you use for the cutouts? White cardstock. It's just, I really am not picky on the cardstock. I think it's 60 pounds. Is it 60 pounds? I got like 3 of them on Amazon. Hammer Hill Premium cardstock, 110 pounds. This batch I got off of Amazon. Normally I buy on Walmart, but since this whole pandemonium, I literally cannot rely on them to have that in stock either. So sometimes I go to Walmart, I'll go to Target, and they don't have cardstock. I don't know. It's really frustrating. So I had to kind of get some off Amazon. I bought like 3 of them. 3 reams. I think I paid like $33, $30-something to get 3 reams, and now I can have them for a minute. Let's see what else I need to do. What is this? Sewing machine. Where is a sewing machine? Got all these. These are all from one set. These die cuts. I gave you all the alternatives, like even the ones I didn't even use in the kit. Like this I made, but I didn't use it in the kit. I think I used this instead. So I gave you like alternatives, kind of. Even ones that didn't make it to the actual kit. So let me use the one that didn't make it to the kit. Sewing machine. That looks cute. So it looks like a little label. Again, these vocabulary words, they normally print out pretty large. But like I said, I like to print them out 2 pages on one and then they're like little labels. That's what I use also. And what about the paper for the pages? I just, the paper for the pages is just the cheapest printer paper from Target. I really don't use anything premium. So I will tell you though, because I do use like economical papers. On nicer papers, you basically, you can't see the other side from this side. Like see how here you can see the lined pages? The more expensive the paper, you won't see that. So just so you know. Like I said, I use the most economical paper. And the print quality is great. But like I said, because I do, you can see through the other side. And the more expensive papers, that won't happen. So if that's an issue for you, if that's a concern for you, then you should know that. Let's see, fastener, bolt, elastic, fashion. Ooh, there's an iron. There's one that says iron. I know I have an iron here somewhere. Well, technically this is 2 sets because it's the smaller. I printed 2 on one and then the regular set. So I guess technically it's 2 sets here, technically. Oh, here's the iron. So, iron. Let's label it. That's where I usually see your name. Supporting others. Let's Kai, Letitia. I use 24 pound. Let me see what pound it is for the regular paper. The regular paper is 20 pound. 20 pound. And you say you use 24 pounds. So yours is thicker. Yours is thicker. Okay. Hand stitch. Dang, I have, here it is. hand stitch. Maybe we could do this right here. That would be interesting. You need a new machine, Letitia? If you feel comfortable enough with the sewing machine, you might fare well getting a used sewing machine, to be honest. And for the money that you spend on a new sewing machine, you could get a used sewing machine that's better. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Measure twice, cut once. Sew that here. I'll just sew it first. Okay, let me cut these apart. Okay. So let me cut this here. You know which sewing machine I heard was pretty good? Is the Singer, what's it called? Singer Heavy Duty. I've seen a couple of them on Facebook Marketplace. Singer Heavy Duty. It's just this gray, pretty no frills sewing machine, but it's supposed to be pretty good for the $1. So if you can find one of those used, if you look on Facebook Marketplace, which is where I suggest, I don't know how many stitches it has. It has a dial. It has a couple of stitches. I know that. I know I could use straight and zigzag. It doesn't have a lot of decorative stitches. But you could look for something that does if that's what you're into. I definitely suggest looking on Facebook Marketplace and then like take the name of the sewing machine if they show the model. Sometimes they show you the model. Copy that into YouTube and look it up. If you're not sure as a sewer, if you're not sure of like new sewing machines, you can almost like look up YouTube videos and get yourself kind of familiarized with the machine before you ask them to buy it or whatever, you know what I mean? So if there is YouTube videos on it, I would feel more comfortable purchasing it myself. So that's what I suggest. Look on Facebook Marketplace, cross-reference with YouTube videos, and if there's YouTube videos about it, you might feel a little bit more comfortable. And then, of course, you can ask. What I did was I asked my person, the person that I bought my machine from, I asked them if they could send me a video of it working, or if I went to go pick it up, could I try it? Kind of said no. They were like, weirdo, no. So I was like, okay, can you make a video of you using it, you know? And so they agreed to that. So that made me feel better buying it. And it's worked out pretty good. I really cannot complain. There's nothing wrong with the machine at all. It is good to go. Mine was good to go. So those are my suggestions if you're going to buy a used sewing machine. Absolutely. If I couldn't afford a new one, I would get an old Bernina. Yeah, Bernina. I mean, any one Bernina. Then the big name ones are pretty good. And look for one that's kind of looking modern, not too old. Otherwise, you can't find videos on it. Just a girl who loves fabric. Oh, I was going to show y'all the fabric I bought. Speaking of Facebook Marketplace. Speaking of Facebook Marketplace, I found this listing for this lady who was having basically like a fabric yard sale. She was selling a bunch of fabrics. I have, she had, like, I guess she was a quilter, or she is a quilter, I don't know. I didn't want to ask too many questions about where she got her fabric. That's not my business. That's her business. But she was just basically selling a bunch of fabric and pin cushion. I need to find a pin cushion for this one. And so I went over there. I spent $50 and I got some fabric. I'm pretty happy. I did go specifically for pre-cut fabric so that I can make actual, you know, like my quilting projects, because I do want to try some things out. And so I was in the market for those. I went online and they were like $10, $12. I was like, ugh. $10, $12 for a couple pieces of pre-cut fabric, like I don't know, you guys. It was getting to be a lot. So so that's when I stumbled upon this lady's Facebook Marketplace ad where she said she's selling fabrics and she had pictures of all her stuff. And I said, let me go see what she has, right? Like, let me go see what this lady has. This nice lady. And so I went with my little $50. I really wasn't expecting to spend all $50, but then I kind of got excited when I saw what she had. And I spent the $50. And I feel like I'm a better person for it, you know? I'm just kidding. I feel just so much happier. So I'll show you what I got from her. Let me go get it. All right, I'm leaving them on the string. Let me go get it. It's not. It's a lot, but it's like also not a lot at the same time. It felt like a lot more when I was there. Okay, so let me show you. It was obviously they're the most beautiful fabrics. Obviously, I did get this right here. This was $4. It's a whole bunch of like floral panels. So I don't know if they're all different. It must be like a pattern of sorts. But they're just on this bolt of fabric, and it just has, I think you're supposed to, cut them like this, I believe. That's what I imagine. That this is the main image you want to use. So I got, I don't know, it must be like at least a yard of this. So this was $4. And then these are $5 each. So these are 5x5 pre-cut pieces of fabric. There's 33 in this set right here, like pink and blue and yellow. This one, they're called charm packs. So 5x5 fabric, but look at the fabric. Look at this beautiful florals. There's also little patterns. And I was thinking this is what I would use maybe for my curtains. See that? I got 2 of these ones. These ones are pretty. They're like red and black and yellow, but look at that green. It's just so pretty, you guys. I just went kind of crazy. I went a little crazy. If I had more money, I would have spent it all. I got 2 of those, and then I got this one. I haven't opened it yet, but it has really cute like florals and like really cute little patterns. And I guess this one has a couple of solids. I got this one here. This one's like, again, reds and yellows. Such pretty. Just the florals. The florals got me, you guys. Just little florals. Look how cute everything is. Yellow, pink. It's just, I wanted to eat this. Like, I want to eat this right now. If I could take a bite, I would. Look at that. Just so pretty. There's this one that's like pink and some blue. And somehow I feel like they all kind of match. I know they're all kind of different, but they're all kind of not. They're all kind of the same. And I just fell in love with them. And I'm like, these could be part of my curtains. I could do it. It could be so pretty. Or I could... I don't know what else I could do. This one's purple. This is the only one that's kind of like an odd, so I might not do this one with my curtain. I don't know, maybe not. I don't know, maybe. I don't use a lot of purple, actually. And then last, there's this pack right here that, again, is just like reds and greens and some yellow and beiges and just really pretty floral fabrics. You guys, I fell in love. So that's what I got for $50. If I had gone to the thrift stores, I would have gotten so much more for $50. But anyways, maybe make a 6x6 journal with them. Maybe. I'm so happy, you guys. I sit here and I look at them. Oh my gosh, sorry, I moved my camera. But I'm so happy with them. Everything's so pretty. I'm so excited. Okay, so let me see. I'm only making these for 2 journals, which again is so weird for me. But let me see what I got so far so I can decide to continue or stop. Hang on a second. Okay. Just separate this by label or the quote. Again, these I printed out 2 pages on one, the vocabulary words. So just so you know, these are actually bigger. Okay, got a lot of quotes done. I wonder where Amity Bloom gets her fabric. I think she uses wallpaper. She uses wallpaper designs because you can buy those types of books on eBay. Or maybe she has her own source, but they're wallpaper that she just copies and uses. Okay, so I think I need to make more of the labels. Okay, now I know. And I think she's making her own fabric out of it. I mean, it's gorgeous. It is gorgeous. Okay. Let's see. Grain. Using in bolt. I don't have any images with bolts of fabric though. Textile. These really have nothing to do with these though. I'm trying to find ones that have something to do with the actual image. Which I'm planning on doing another thing with those vocabulary words. So even if I don't get all these, that's fine. Thread cutter. Do I have a thread cutter somewhere? Are thread cutters just the scissors? Or is it a specific type of scissor? Or what is it? Because I'm about to put it on these scissors. I don't know. Who is Amity Bloom? Amity Bloom is a digital designer / YouTuber. No, not those digitals, the fabric. She has new fabric. What I've seen about her fabric is she has new fabric that she commissioned to have done or somebody collabed with her. I don't know. I don't know about any other fabric that she would use. I don't know. You could also buy vintage fabric. Hers looks to be about like from the 50s, 40s, 50s, I would say. Dressmaker. This would be cute right here, dressmaker. Dressmaker. Some over here. Yeah, this is for my new. This is the clip art here is an add-on to my new kit. Although you do get a page of clip art in the kit, but this is the add-on to the kit. Then I have a set of sewing quotes. I have a set of sewing vocabulary words. Those are all apart from the sewing kit. And hello, Emily. Letitia, yeah, the clip art set is available. Do you mean like you want it like cut out like this? That is not available. But if you mean the images themselves, yeah, they're over here on my shop. They are on sale, so check them out. Let me leave you the link. I don't have these available as a physical item yet. No, I don't yet, because I have to get my second scan and cut done. Otherwise, I don't know. I just don't know. It takes forever. Takes forever. It's annoying. Let's see. Buttonhole. Nice. I'm looking for ones that have to do with the images here. They're all sewing vocabulary words, but it's not like, oh, thread. I know I have thread in here somewhere. Ribbon. There, somewhere. Seamstress. There's a sewing machine one. Maybe I should. The sale is good until next month. The end of next month, I should say. So I said 30% for the next 30 days. So till the end of next month. To use my labels. I think I'm going to call it a day on the labels. Negative ease, notch, buttonhole, blank stitch. Okay, I'm calling her a day on this. Okay, hang on. Let me get organized here before I grab other stuff. Okay. Miss Letitia, have a good day, dear. Okay. Okay, so those will be there. Got the quotes. Okay, let me get to my other stuff. Sunflower, this, stamps. Okay, this is what we're looking for. This is. I feel like things are misplaced. Hang on, something doesn't feel right. Oh well, I have the photos, pictures of those. I feel like, okay, I think I moved some stuff over to my Christmas stuff because I am definitely missing some things. Definitely. Oh, it has to do with flowers though. Kevin Hurt's quote. These should be over here. There's no need for all this. Okay. I think my other stuff is somewhere else. Hang on. Gotta look. I think they might be here. No, that's all Christmas stuff. Not here. Then where? Not here. Last place I can look. Oh. Okay, well, I'm confused now. Okay, that's weird. All right, we'll work with what we got here. I normally have like price labels. I don't know where they are. I really don't. Okay, well, I have some photos here that I can use with some of these quotes. Sometimes I like to put one of these quotes, put one of these photos. These are my, I have sets of photographs, of printable photographs, and then I print them out 4 pages on one, and they print out really teeny tiny like this. And then I print them out on photo paper, and they look like photos. A blue kit. Ooh, you're right. I don't have any blue kits. I don't. Shocking. I need to make one, huh? Okay. Okay. Okay, so where's that lady I grabbed her? Where'd she go? Where'd she go? I don't know where she went, but okay. I do this, and then like a flower. So for this kit, we have these flowers here. So I could pick like this here. That'll look pretty. I like that a little better. Yeah, that looks cute. Safina, hi Safina. I know blue isn't a shabby color, but I know you can. You're right. I do have to work on that. You got me. You got me. Okay, let's see. There's so much to do, you guys. Honestly, it's crazy. So much. I have 500 kits out there, but there's still so much else I need to make. It happens. It happens. I like some of these bigger quotes to do these. These make pretty cute text spots, or whenever I do my when I put a little notepad piece and then I put this in the corner to decorate. So I always use those for that. That'll be cute like that. Okay. Miss Jen. Oh my God, it's Miss Jen. Hello, Miss Jen. Oh my God, you guys, I'm so mad because like I bought some cornbread as dessert and I didn't notice it was jalapeno cornbread. So now I have jalapeno cornbread that I'm not going to eat because it's going to give me heartburn. And I don't have a dessert. Miss Jen, I bet you can't guess why I didn't go live on Monday. I had thought to go live on Monday, Miss Jen. And then the man got me. And I don't mean my man. I mean the man. And I don't mean the man like law enforcement. I mean the man like a tow truck. So me and my husband were watching the Jeffrey Dahmer. We were enthralled in the Jeffrey Dahmer documentary. I think we started watching it at like midnight and we finished watching it at like 9 in the morning because we watched all the episodes all at once. And then around 10 a.m., we're like, okay, let's go to bed. So we go to bed. And then I had planned to go pick up an art print somewhere from somebody off Facebook Marketplace, and at 5 o'clock. So at 4:45, after I tell this lady, I'm on my way. Okay, I tell this lady, I'm on my way. We walk outside. My husband walks outside. My husband says, is the car in the back? And I said, I don't know. I can't remember. So, I look at the camera and the car's not in the back either. So I'm like, did they rob our car? Did our car get stolen? In this neighborhood, I mean, it's possible. In this neighborhood, that could happen. So my husband, he says, we were supposed to move the car last night before we went to sleep, but we never went to sleep. And so the car was parked in a handicapped parking spot, which, let me tell you, okay, it's a fake handicapped parking spot. It's not a city handicapped parking spot. Anyways, I didn't park the car there. Anyways, my husband did. But anyways. So we were parked in the handicapped parking spot all night, and we were supposed to move the car to the back or check and see if there was another parking spot available. And we did it. Well, I'm going to say he did it because it's not my I didn't park it there. I wasn't the one that was supposed to move it. I don't even drive the car, okay? So it's 100% his fault. And he understood it, okay? He understood. So we call the towing company, and they finally answer, and they say, yeah, we have your car. And so, oh my God, since my parents are like not here anymore, I like have had to rely on my friend Santos for like everything. I probably annoy the crap out of him. But I called my friend Santos. My husband got the address. I called my friend Santos, and I'm like, dude, they legally stole my car. The tow company legally stole my car. Can you drive me to go get it? Oh my God. So my friend, luckily, he lives technically up the street. It's quite a bit up the street, but he lives about 15 minutes up the street. And he said, fine. He said, okay, I'll go get you and I'll take you. So after we got home, I was like, I don't want to go live anymore. Like, I'm not even in the mood to go live. Twiddle dee dee. That's not where the car goes. I know. Oh my God, Jen, no, you didn't. No, you freaking didn't, Jen. I'm gonna have to tell him that he's gonna get so mad. After we got in the car, he was like, I'm gonna go get Taco Bell. He's like, we're gonna go home. He's like, and we're gonna pretend this didn't happen. He's like, I don't even want to talk about it. He's like, I just want to pretend like it didn't happen. I was like, okay, fine. You paid the fee. Fine, whatever. I have nothing to complain about. He's like, I don't want to even acknowledge that this happened. So I'm sure he learned his lesson. But I called my mother. If anything inconvenient happens to me in my life, I called my mom. So I called my mom. And I'm like, Ma, I don't know if they stole the car. I don't know where the car is. This is before I knew where the car is. So I don't know where the car is, Ma. I said, I don't know if they took it. I don't know. And my mom was like, well, I don't know what. And then after I found out what happened to it, I called her back and I'm like, okay, so the tow company has it. She's like, why? And I'm like, because we were parked in the handicap parking spot. And she's like, oh, Daisy. She's like, I don't know what to tell you. I'm like, I want you to tell me that this is your fault and you're going to pay for it. And she's like, oh, why would I do that? And I'm like, because it's your house. And she's just like, oh, when it's convenient, it's my house. Oh my God, you guys, that's never a good day. You know, it's just never a good day when your car gets towed. It's never a good day. It's not funny, Jen. My life is not here for your amusement. It was terrible. It was a terrible day. Jeffrey Dahmer got me. Another victim. I'm just kidding, you guys. I'm just kidding. Please don't cancel me. But I am also a victim of Jeffrey Dahmer. I cannot. That's what I get. That's what I get for being nosy, you know? That's what I get. That's what I get for being nosy. Exactly that. That's what I get. Okay, so now that I'm done, I'm kind of done with this. I'm kind of over it. So I did want to work on some tags for this journal. So let me go get what I need to make those tags. Okay, so far this is the little teeny tiny pile of embellishments. Of course, I'm only making 2 journals, so I guess it's not the worst. It looks like so little, but I know why it's so little. Okay, so next project. Let me move stuff around here. Okay, so let me, you guys, this camera, I put it in the wrong spot. I put it by my chair. That was a terrible call. Okay, hang on. I have to get my ironing board out, or my ironing pad, whatever you want to call it. I'll make a scene switch here. Okay, I need to get on my stuff. So, of course, since it is a sewing-inspired journal, we have to have some sewing-inspired type of tags. So I only have to make like 4 of these. What fabric should I pick? Okay, here's a piece of this. I'm literally just going through my pieces of fabric I have left from making my most recent projects. So that's what I'll be working with. Got this over here. So hang on. So I grabbed some piles of stuff. This, and there's some of this, that's cute. Got some of this. I only need it for cards, for tags, Daisy, so remember that. Okay, if I don't stop now, I'll never stop. Okay. So here's some cute scraps. Okay, I grabbed too much stuff, but okay. What else? I need some heat and bond scraps. I don't know if I have any. Of course I do. Here's a nice little pile of them. Okay. And of course, I'll have to get my iron. So I have scraps of this. One scrap will do me just perfectly fine. I'm only making 4 tags. Okay, sweet. Let me get my iron. Oh my God. Okay. I'll have to switch the thread color over to blue. No, blue won't work for this. It'll have to be black. It will have to be so it stands out. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna make a little kind of collage here with my fabrics. A mountain of scraps for 4 tags. I know, look at me, 4 tags, and this is, I don't know, it's fine. It's fine, it's gonna be fine. Of course, some of these scraps are twice the size they should be, but that's okay. This isn't even big enough, but we'll put this right here. I am just kind of literally piling fabric on here. Let's do this over here. Definitely probably get more than 4 tags because I can't stop. I can't stop it. I can't. Oh, no, it's not big enough. We'll do this right here then. These are definitely going to be scrappy, but it's okay. I know I am. I am. It's a sickness. It's a sickness. It's a whole illness. Okay. And then do that there. That could be over here. Okay, hang on, let me glue some of this down before I get too carried away. Okay, this is good, I think. This is a good pile. So I got my iron. I'm going to put it directly on here. This is a way for you to also make kind of like faux quilt looking things. Just literally lay it on so that you don't touch any of the glue with your iron. Just iron it. And this is basically glue. So now my pieces are on here. I want all of this. What else do I have? I got this yellow fabric here. This could be fun right there. Try and get more of the straight edge looking parts. Let's see. Nah. It's fine if it's not straight either. It's okay. But it's kind of the boring part of it. Hang on. It's kind of boring. There we go. This is more exciting. Okay. And then we'll put this part right here. Okay. I'm going to restart my journal for the 3rd time, Daisy girl. Just get it done by the 17th. Or no, we said the 15th. I think we said the 15th. I'm over here stressing about mine. And you're starting yours over for the 3rd time. You're crazy. How do you like your iron? I love this iron. This iron is great. I love it. Oh, yeah, I have links to all of my. I'm gonna burn this right here. Notes lists. If you want to check out my I believe I have it under junk journal supplies. But no, I love this. Iron's great. Okay, so got it all ironed. Did we? Do we? Just triple check. Okay. So now that we've done that and pulled out way too much fabric. Pulled out way too much fabric, which was my plan the whole time. Okay, so now let me get this back out the way. Well, actually, no, not yet. Well, actually, yeah, hang on. No, yes, no, yes, no. Okay, so I need some packing paper. Let me see if I have any scraps of it. I do. Okay, cool. So I have scraps of packing paper. I need a small cutting board. This one's all dirty and messy. This was like one of my first, this actually is my first cutting board, which is interesting. I heard Fiskars has a lifetime warranty. And apparently, I think they'll replace it. I might contact them. I heard they will replace their cutting boards. This is the first one I ever had, and it's, I don't know how I got it this messed up, but look at this one's like worn down. This one too, like I don't know how I decided to cut there all the time. It's kind of beat up, but sometimes I use it for things like this where this is kind of hot. And I don't want to get my whole big old cutting board out. So I'll just use this one sometimes. I have 3 different cutting boards. 3 different sizes. There we go. Do the other side. Did it take that long to select it? Did it take that long to select what my... What do you mean, Emily? Did it take long to select what, the iron? Okay, so here we have it. Do this side right here. This is probably like a dozen tags that I need. Probably made about a dozen tags here. Yes, iron. I just saw other quilters using it, to be honest, and I'm like, okay, I'll buy it. That's all it took me. I didn't, and it's really light. You know why I'll say I like it specifically? Because it's light. I bought an iron from, I think, like Target or Walmart, I can't remember, but it was so heavy. And I really wasn't happy with that. So when I bought this one, it was really, really light. So that's kind of why I like it the most. That's why I like it the most. Okay, so here we have my fabrics. And they're all shiny on one side because that's glue. We're just going to put a face down here and hit it with the iron again. Gotta activate the glue, so I move it around. Oh, that part is so why did I not get that? It's doubled there, so that's why. So again, this is my faux quilt. You could technically make a whole cover like this and then just sew on it. And you don't technically have to make it like, you don't have to sew the little pieces of fabric together. It's just an idea. Oh, I think I glued it to cardstock last time. I think that's what I did last time. That's okay. I think it should all be glued down. But just in case, let me hit it on the other side. Is it a special crafter's iron? I don't think it's a special crafter's iron, but I always see a lot of people who quilt having it. Maybe it, I never have any water in it. They always have water. You're supposed to use distilled water in it. But I don't use water in it. If I need a spray, I'll spray whatever I'm ironing down, just regular water. But a lot of quilters use it. Couldn't tell you specifically why, but they do. Okay, let me get my big cutting board out again. Okay. Now we're all back in place. I don't think it's even special for like quilting, because there's a lot of irons out there that'll like tell you, oh, this is for cotton, oh, this is for that. This one just says low, medium, high. Maybe the manual told you what to use for what, but this is, I don't see it as anything crazy. I just like it because it's light. And I also do like it because it is detached from its base. So I like that. Just a little bit less wires to trip over. But nothing, you know. If you like another iron, I don't think it's any better than like a $20 iron. But it is light, which a $20 iron is heavy. I don't know why. But the $20 ones are a lot heavier. And if that doesn't bother you, it bothers me after a while. I can't really use them. Okay, so now that I did all that, so now we have my fabric on one side and my paper on the other, and my idea was to sew these onto tags. Which, let me get my tags. Here they are. Just regular little tags. I'm sure I'm going to be more than 4. Okay, so how big does this need to be? 2-inch by 3.5. Does that sound right? Yeah, it does. Oddly enough. Oddly enough. How big is this? It's by 4. See, that's too big. Okay, so 2-inch. Really, 2-inch? It just seems so small. But okay, let's cut it and let's see how it does. So sorry, Daisy, not feeling well. Miss Patricia, your eye hurts? Dear, rest up, please. Take care of yourself. Okay, so this is what we're doing here. I'm not sure if at this point it's bad to use these scissors because it is paper on one side. Actually, let me just do this because I'm being ridiculous here. 3.5, I said. 3.5. should have done another 1/4 inch, I think. Nope, that somehow is the perfect size. Okay, so that's what we're doing. And I could use these maybe for something else, maybe not. I never throw them away though. I always keep those little pieces of paper fabric. I always keep them. So these, I'm supposed to cut these up by 2 inches now. Every 2 inch. Two inch. Okay, so I made like a dozen cards. A dozen tags. That's okay. It's okay. It's all good. These look so fun, you guys. I love all these fabrics, honestly. Can't wait to make my curtains. Oh my god. It's gonna take a while till they're actually curtains. It's gonna be just a dream for a while. 2 inch, 2 inch, 2 inch. This I'll definitely use somewhere else. And what did I say? 3.5? Do I want it to be bigger? It could be bigger. It could be 4, I think. Let's see. Let's see if this is by 4, because this is 5. So if I cut off just an inch, that looks so cute, but I think 4 is too big. I think maybe a 1/4 inch less. Yeah, about a 1/4 inch less would be, I think, better. Yes, that is better. Okay. Okay, I'm trying to think what I'm doing here. 4, so we need 3 3/4. 3 3/4. Okay. That works. We'll cut off this part over here. Miss Cheryl, you have a good day. I mean, good night. Is it day or night? I don't know. Have a good one, dear. I should have turned off my iron. Keep these. These are always good for something. I'll find something to use them down the line. Once in a while, I'll go through my little pieces and I'll just literally glue them like this, like to make like a little collage. And I'll use them as pockets. Maybe we'll do some of that here because I still need to make pockets. I'm almost done with these here. I think I might cut off this other part. Daisy, do you know Star Dragon? I don't know. I don't know. Is that a person? I don't know. I don't know what that is code for. Officer. What are you trying to get me on, officer? Sounds like something a cop would say. Excuse me. What are you trying to say? No, I'm not familiar with Star Dragon, but that's a cool name. It's a pretty cool name, I gotta say. Okay, so this is the last one I gotta cut out. This is the last one here. She passed away. I'm sorry, dear. I'm sorry, dear. Terrible news. Terrible news. That's sad. She went on your giveaways. Terrible, terrible. I am so sorry, Miss Jen. Oh, no. Oh, my God. My stuff is next to my craft desk is a mess. Just a big old mess. Okay. Gonna turn on the fan. And let me I need to make this bobbin here. What a loss, what a loss. Of course. Must be tough for her family. I'll make this bobbin here. No, I've never seen that name here. I don't believe so, Miss Jen. But I am sorry about your friend. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew these things that I just made, these paper fabric hybrid things. Got my black thread on, just because I think it'll stand out against everything else. I've made these before. Like I said, I think last time I did it on cardstock though, but I don't think it'll make a difference. Yes, of course, so sad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew this on here. Let's see, maybe right here would be good. And then I'm going to switch to a zigzag. then we're going to go back to straight stitch. To zigzag again. Back to straight stitch. I'm going to switch it so that the way the foot ends goes down when it ends. And we're going to do zigzag again. And back to straight. And then we're back where we started, and I'm going to go just around with the straight stitch again. Just to make it a little interesting. There we go. Oops. So this is what I wanted to end up with. Could probably get closer to the edge. I just wasn't sure about that zigzag. If that was closer to the edge. But just kind of gives it like a cute little look. And then also you can still write on the back. Technically you could write on this with a pen if you wanted to. You could. But I think this tag looks cute. There's a lot of fabrics on there. Let's keep going. You love your new sewing machine? I bet it is. Does yours have the auto thread cutoff? Because I'm jealous. I kind of should have sprung for the auto thread cutoff because that's pretty cool. Go to zigzag. Go back to straight. Do more zigzag. Back to straight here. Whoa, I picked the wrong straight. I picked the wrong straight here. It'll be okay though. These are supposed to be kind of chunky. I can't believe I picked the wrong straight stitch. I went to 2 instead of 3. All right, that looks cute. I messed up there, but that's okay. Oh, nice. You got the auto thread cut off. Nice. I forget, does yours have more room space over here too? Does it? I don't think I... Do you have what? Is it called Celebration? No, is Inspiration? Celebration? Which one is it? Which one is it? I can't remember. Look how cute these look. And with the black thread, it just kind of stands out even more. You see it? Do you see it? Do you see it? You put a zigzag over the mess. Oh, I could have, but I didn't listen to you, Jen. Now my life is terrible. Let's see here. Yeah, I didn't notice if yours had more sewing space, Jen. Or is it the same as this? Because then I would be mad. then I would be kind of mad. Get the zigzag. Okay. You go to zigzag. I have the brilliant. Okay, I literally have no idea where my keyboard is. Oh, yeah, I see the keyboard. Now I need to look it up. Hang on. You do have more space. You do have more space. I'm looking at it. Yeah, you do. You do, you do, you do. You definitely do, because this is like in the middle. You have a little bit, you probably have like this much more. But that's pretty sick. Lovely. That's okay. I just will never be able to make a king size quilt. I'm so sad. I'm so sad about that. Let's see here. Back in place, and it's a straight stitch. Let's get it. And then we'll zigzag it. Back to straight. I'm gonna off-center it a little bit so I'm not sewing straight on where I did. I'm kind of gonna make a couple mistakes on purpose. Okay, it's on purpose. I'm even like moving it a little bit. Just kind of moving it so it's not perfect. My store didn't have your model. Well, maybe it did. Maybe you did, Jen. It's all good. I like I said, I know all these stitches. Some of them you just really can't use them on paper. So it had some of the ones I'm used to, and it did have my favorite, like the little snowflake. I have to have the little snowflake, the Frankenstein stitch, and it doesn't have the little fishbone stitch I'm used to. But it has one that's an offshoot of it. So I'll live. I'll live. I had my other sewing machine with those stitches on. Honestly, I realized I don't really use those stitches. But it would have been nice to have a little bit of extra space. And now I see where it's nice to have a lot of extra space, you know. Now I see. When I make those pillows, when I made those 20 by 20 pillows. And it was impossible. It was impossible. I'm like, I don't know how I would manage to make a quilt on this. So, if I ever do make a quilt, I've been thinking maybe I would make baby quilts. But those are even still bigger than the ones that I was working. Bigger than that pillow cover I was working with. And that was kind of annoying. So, like, maybe not. Maybe not. Let's do number 7. And it's not that I hate the dial, it's just a little annoying sometimes. But I can deal with it. I just don't know why with this one, why didn't they do the same thing with the brothers and just make it buttons? I really don't understand. Somebody explain it to me like I'm a baby, because I don't understand that at all. Yeah, just work more with the bulk of material on the left. Sometimes it's impossible, Jen. Sometimes it's not possible. Yes, I did see that, Miss Stephanie. Hello, and yes, I did see that they do have an extension table for the Jubilant, and I believe it's like $119. But I need more space on this side. They don't have an extension for this side. Well, they do. It's called another sewing machine. It's called a different sewing machine. So, second line here. Less computerized parts brings down the price, I'm sure. I'm sure. Like I said, I'm good with mine. It's fun. I love it. This all I need is this threading, the putting the needle up and down button. That has changed my life. Sometimes I would have to stop sewing because I couldn't. My wrist, specifically right here, would hurt when I would have to crank the needle up and down with the thing, with the little wheel. That would literally hurt my hands. Look how fun this looks. These turned out so cute. I've done these in the past. I did them on cardstock, but I don't think I need to. They do just fine with this paper right here. Look how cute these are. I got a couple more to do. I still have like 15 minutes on the clock. So let's get them done. Maybe let's go on to, I don't know. Overall, like I said, I'm happy with this machine. I have a couple of complaints, but it's okay. It's okay. For the price that I got it for, I am more than happy. And then I'm even happier when I bought the walking foot for it. It was amazing. I love the walking foot for my sewing machine so much. I would not have been able to make that last pillow cover without it. Honestly, I don't think I could have. So I am definitely glad I got that. Basically gave me all the functions I needed for my machine. Okay, let's sew this one more time. Okay. Look how cute. They look so tutti fruity with the mix of fabrics. And y'all saw, like I said, this is like a faux quilt. You could sew directly on the lines, and it would literally look like you did an actual like quilt where you folded it and everything. But this is definitely the funner way to do it. I like having not to use the foot pedal. You know what, for big, I've seen some things where I could use it for, but honestly, I kind of feel weird also not using the foot pedal. It feels kind of weird, so I kind of use my foot pedal regardless. I still kind of use it. If it's something I know I'm going to sit there for a long time and it's just like a straight stitch, I'll use it. But otherwise, I kind of stick to using the foot pedal. And sometimes it just feels weird. It really does. It just feels strange to not have the foot pedal. And we'll go back to a straight stitch. these were inspired. I think Tim Holtz has a product like this. Minus the tag part, but they have a product where it literally just looks like a piece of fabric on heat and bond, and then they sewed this around. So I kind of took inspiration from that project, and I'm like, oh, I could do that myself, and I could put it on tags. But just this by itself like that would be kind of cool on a page. It would be kind of cool on a page. It would. Let's get these last two done, you guys, and that is going to be my time for today. Miss Jen, you were not here when I showed off the new fabric I bought. You were slacking. I don't know what you were doing, but you were not doing your job. And that I know for sure. You were not here. I showed off these pretty fabrics that I bought at a yard sale. This lady was having a fabric yard sale at her house, and so I went and I bought some fabric. Now you'll have to go look. This is for my own personal stash, though. This is all me, baby. This is all me. I'll show you in a second. Just finish these and show you. I basically just bought pre-cut fabric so that I can make some projects, maybe use them on my cathedral window curtains that I'm planning on doing. I need to make these curtains because that's what my brain tells me I need to do. So that's what we got to do. Let me get, oops, that was my flip up. I need one more tag. One more tag. I was only supposed to make 4. I think I made like a dozen. Let's see here. I am considering getting that extension table for the Jubilant. I really am. I think it could even be helpful when I make my journals, to be honest. I think it could. What if I did all zigzags for this one? That would be kind of interesting. Oh, this is cute just with the zigzag. Okay. That does look cute, just zigzagged on there. Okay, so here's the tags I made. They look adorable. I picked some bright fabrics, also some kind of dull ones, but it's a cute little mix. Okay, so let me show you the fabrics I got, Miss Jen, before I log off. We're done for tonight. I bought this little fabric. I think it's like a yard of this, but there's like 3 different scenes on it. You see that? And I feel like it's meant to be used like this, but I don't know exactly. But I thought this was beautiful, and I thought I could cut this up and do something with it. There's got to be like at least a yard of this, I would say. So this one is really pretty. And then I bought a bunch of what's called charm squares, which are 5 by, is it 5 by 5? I believe it's 5-inch squares. So I got a couple of collections. I don't know what they're called. Just a couple of packs, and they have really pretty florals and some really cute like patterns, which I don't have any of these. So I figured I might be able to use these in my curtains themselves. There's these purple ones, some green, beautiful green. This one right here with red and yellow, and they all, like I said, they're all different packs, but they could all pretty much be used interchangeably. Like, to be honest, I can mix all these together. This one's not open, but this one has like a bunch of florals and some cherries, I think. I got 2 of these because these are so pretty with the yellow and the black. Look at that. Look at that black floral fabric. Shut up. It's like beautiful. So I got 2 sets of those. These are $5 each, so I kind of bought like 10 of them. Then there's this one right here. Like I said, they're all different, but I think if you put them all next to each other, I really don't think you could tell that they're not from the same like set. And then this one right here with the blue and the yellow. So I think I might use these in my curtains, maybe. But anyways, that's it for me, you guys. Thank you guys so much for your support. My shop, the digital printables, are 30% off for the next month. So please check them out, and if you can, buy something. I appreciate y'all's support. Thank you guys so much for coming to hang out with me tonight. We'll be back tomorrow night, and we will do some stuff. Thank you, Miss Jen. I really appreciate it. Everybody, thank y'all so much, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.